Listen, I'm so modest, I can admit my own fault. And my only fault is I don't realize.
Where my champions at? Where my champions? Dim the lights just to recreate the ambience. I'm about to murder the stage, call an ambulance.
Listen, I'm so modest, you did no rounds. And let me tell you, I'm not conceited, I'm just convinced.
Gen Y, Gen X, Millennials, Generation Me, Generation Internet. You know who you are. You've been crushed, hit hard by this economy.
So if you're dealing with college debt, maybe you're even trying to move out of your parents' house or start a new business. Look, the only way you're going to be able to do that is to be able to produce and to get people to pay you what you're worth.
I'm fighting for your generation. I'm not counting you out. I believe in you. We're here to give young hustlers the advice and tools they need to succeed in the 21st century. Hey, Grant Cardone here. Yeah. Young hustler.
Yeah, what's up, yeah?
Right here, Jared, right here. Come on, man. Give me the symbol.
I don't know what that means, though.
It means young hustlers, dude. Hey, nobody knows what it means. It's provocative.
Get the people going.
My name's Grant Cardone.
And my name's Jarrod Grant.
And I know he wants some followers because my Cardone Zone show is kicking his Young Hustlers show all over the freaking YouTube.
Why you gotta do that, man?
Hey, look, we come to you on Thursdays at 1 o'clock from Miami Beach. Man, Miami's beautiful right now, huh?
Oh God, this is like the 2 months out of the year that it's gonna be like unbelievably nice.
Unbelievable.
And then it's gonna get hot, and sweaty, and tropical, and sticky.
What's wrong with that?
Sticky icky.
Yeah.
Come on, man. No, it's a great time of year right now, man.
Yeah, it is.
Good stuff.
It is.
So look, we created this show.
You interrupted me. I was trying to say something.
I'm trying to create content.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
All right.
You trying to create content?
Yeah, I'm trying to fill some space.
Come on, man.
So look, we created this show for young hustlers, those in the Gen Y category, 18 to 32-year-olds, looking to crack out, looking to make something, looking to do something with life. So we created this show to bring you expertise from the man, the OG hustler, who's been there, who's done that, who's doing it, and then my voice, who is representative of the Gen Y. What are we talking about today, GC?
Dude,
what are we talking about?
America. Why does America, a country of freedom, a country built where these people came from other countries, like literally people had to travel to get over here. What they call them? The pilgrims.
Yep, or immigrants.
Oh, man.
Yeah, immigrants. You immigrate to the country.
Why you got to move it into a whole race thing already,
It ain't
man?
even a racing. I'm just saying.
You're Italian. Y'all immigrated over here.
Yeah. And you know what they used to put on us? If we didn't have papers, they put WOP on us. And that's how Italians started being called WOPs.
Really? I did not know that.
WOP stood for without papers.
Oh, wow.
So if you didn't have your papers, they hit you with a sticker right there at Ellis Island.
Brand you.
WOP.
COD.
Now they say, oh, I'm in the Cardone Zone on Young Hustlers. Hey, make sure before we get started in the show today, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you get an update. You don't miss these. You don't need to miss them. We hit your phone. We hit your tablet. We hit your computer. So maybe it's the middle of the week, dude, and it's Thursday, you're working a deal, you're with a customer, you're out, you miss the show, you get an update, sit down, your kids, man, get your kids, get your 15-year-old on the show now.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Warren over in the Caribbean. He's 14 years old, already read a couple of my books. What's Warren?
Hey, but
Warren
when you
Castle,
watch,
right?
but when you watch the show more than once, do it from a different device. So hopefully it gets more views.
Oh, that's some crazy shit. Okay, so check it out, man. I was on Bloomberg, okay? Bloomberg Business Week. Look, I started growing up. When I was 25 years old, I started growing up because my twin brother told me, dude, you want to make money, you got to read financial. You got to learn about money. And I'm like, man, every time I pick up these news magazines, Bloomberg, Wall Street Journal, Barron's, I said, I don't understand what the hell they're talking about. He's like, well, you're not going to understand what they're talking about until you start reading them. Mm-hmm. So over the last 25 years now, I've learned how to force myself to read stuff that was uncomfortable, take the time to to look up stuff I don't know. There's the dictionary. Stays with me in both my offices. If I don't know what something means, I look it up, okay, rather than checking out on it, which is what you're going to do. You're going to check out on things
Or
you don't
skip
know.
over the word and then not really know what it means.
So, and by the way, I got Michael Burt here this week. I'm going to be doing a guest interview.
Michael Burt?
Michael Burt. America on the move becomes stay-at-home nation for millennials. Okay, this is not a good thing, okay? America on the move becomes stay-at-home nation for millennials. A guy named Ryan Yang could have taken a job at New Jersey DNA Sequence Laboratory after graduating from college, but instead, they wrote an article on this cat. He stayed home. This happened a lot. We see it happen right here. People are remaining stuck in place as a senior fellow at the Brookings Institute in Washington. The recent slowdown. What?
He's a fellow.
What's that mean?
It's a joke.
Ow. A recent slowdown. Got to know your audience. A recent slowdown is really an interaction of demographics and a continued housing and labor market freeze. Millennials are mired down, are very cautious about buying a home or moving to new areas, okay? Let me tell you, this has nothing to do with demographics. This has nothing to do with the economy. It's got nothing diddly with a CK, nothing to do with the economy, okay? You're not moving because you're a scared little itch bay. Okay,
Well, I mean,
come on, man. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. I was 29 years old. I didn't want to move. I didn't want to move, man. I didn't want to move. I was in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Town was this big. Okay, I didn't want to move because I was scared. When I did finally move to Houston, I didn't want to call on anybody. I was freaking scared. You could call it the economy. You could call it my car. You could call it, dude. I was scared. Call it what it is. The truth will set you free. A jackass won't get you anywhere. Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say is, I mean, I think that now people are dealing with a few things that they probably didn't have to deal with back in your time.
Like what?
The Great Recession, the greatest recession of all mankind.
Dude, when I got out of college, there was 24% unemployment. It would make this recession look like at least from a job standpoint, there's always somebody hiring, okay? There's always some game. There's always somebody that'll pay money. The only thing it takes to get in the top 1% in this country, look, Dr. Dre made it, man.
Dude, he cracked it big, man.
Dude, he gave up his gangster rap for some beats, baby.
And that Beats gave him a billy.
You know, he used to be my neighbor. You know that?
Yeah, I did. I used
He's
to
an
see his
angry
house.
man. He's an angry man.
Oh, he's honking his horn.
He flying through the neighborhood. Dude, the guy was freaking tripping. That's when he started doing all them steroids. That's right. He was doing the steroids, shooting up the anabolics.
Running around his white Bentley.
I got to get me some angry music. And finally he came to he spent some time with Leo. Mm-hmm. Leo says, dude, drop all that angry rap. Okay? Create some product around your trade. And he's like, hey,
That make my
we need some Dre beats. Dre beats. Okay, my name's Grant Cardone. This is at Jarrod Grant. You're in the Young Hustlers. Stay with us. We're going to come back to you and talk about what you should do to possibly consider, is moving good for you? And how would you make the move? And
Get
how
out
would you
of
go
your
find
cement shoes. Get out of those cement shoes.
for later, baby. Stay with us, okay? You're on the Young Hustlers.
New York Times best-selling author and self-made multimillionaire entrepreneur Grant Cardone has partnered with the Hard Rock Hotel to bring you the Work Hard, Play Hard 10X Your Life at Riviera Maya, Mexico. Reward yourself as you play hard at this all-inclusive luxury experience, and you'll work hard participating in 4 one-hour sessions from June 22nd through June 27th with Grant Cardone himself. These unique seminars were created to help you learn to 10x your finances, 10x your social media, 10x your business, and 10x your life. All in the unparalleled paradise of the Hard Rock Hotel in Riviera Maya, Mexico. Visit 10xseminar.com to book your 10x experience now. For rates as low as $3.99 per night, seminars, meals, and beverages are included. See Grant live at his seminars each day and catch him at the Hard Rock Riviera Maya Resort as he's enjoying it right along with you. Stop settling. 10x your finances, reach your dreams, 10x your business, and 10x your life. Take action and go to 10xseminar.com now to book your 10x experience at the Hard Rock Hotel Riviera Maya.
Hey, welcome back. Grant Cardone on Young
At
Hustlers.
Jarrod Grant. Dude,
Also,
you guys got to make it down to Mexico. You got to come down to Riviera Maya.
We're going to have some
Hard Rock,
fun,
man.
dog.
It's a 10X seminar.
You know-
10X your business, 10X your life, 10X your finance, 10X your social media, 10X your face. I'm in your face.
I'm in your face, too. I'm going to be in your face for 40 goddamn days, too, and we're going to be in your face.
Come down, hang out.
Dude,
drink.
you know what? You know why I did this? Because I hate guilt trips. You know
mean
what I
like
mean?
where you go down there and you're like, oh,
Dude,
man, I feel
go-
like I should be working?
Well, yeah, dude, I did. I mean, I don't even where I'm at today. I'm like, I got to get. I go down someplace. I'm like, I could be doing this, and I could be doing that. And I could be. What am I doing? I can only lay on a lounge so long, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, objects
And
in
then I start
motion
worrying
tend to
ab-
stay in motion. That's smart. Who said that? It was a smart guy.
Yeah, he got it from me. He got it from me. You know, he stole it from me on Twitter.
Okay.
That was Einstein stole that from me. Freaking thief guy stole all his good shit from me. Then they called him a genius.
Damn.
Dude, look, before we get into this about people not moving, okay? I mean, I know people that don't want to go to Mexico.
Dude, I know people that don't want to go outside of Miami Beach.
Dude, they're like, I can't go to the airport.
They're
man.
like, let's not go to dinner in Miami. Let's go on the beach.
Dude, you know how many people have told me, man, I want to go to Mexico, man. I want to go on that trip. What you mean you want to, dude? You going to go or not? Oh, man, I don't know, man. Dude, what are you doing? Oh, I only got $2,000. The trip's going to cost $2,000. All your food, your accommodations, the beverages, everything you're going to eat or drink are paid for. Where you're going to sleep is paid for. You're not going to spend $2,000, dude. If you worried about $2,000, you ain't never, ever, ever in
Gonna
your
make $2
lifetime going to
million.
make $2 big million. What you worried about, man? I'm telling you something. I'm 25, 30 years old. I got a chance to go spend 4 days with a cat that's freaking hit it. I don't care who the guy is. If the guy did it legit, did it for real, and somebody didn't give him a hand up, and you got 4 days to spend time with that cat, man, go spend it with him, man.
Do it. And everybody else is going down there too, or people that all have $2,000 that are going down there.
They're going down
It'll
there.
be a great networking opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
definitely. And we just,
Brad,
we
Brad,
fun people.
the real Brad Lee's coming.
The real Bradley.
The Coach
At
Michael Burt is coming.
Coach Michael Burt.
Okay, look, economists and demographers say a combination of relatively low-paying opportunities, that is an issue, the burden of student loans, issue, $1 trillion issues right there, an aversion to taking risks explains the reluctance for you to relocate. That's what we want to talk to you about today, dude. Look, if you stay in Lake Charles, Louisiana, or Sioux City, and you only got this many opportunities. If you start looking at the world, okay, I even told my wife, maybe we should go to China for a couple of years. Check out what's going on over there. I mean, something's happening. Maybe we should go to India. Okay, so student loan debt is $114 billion at the end of the year. That's not true. That's
Oh,
over
no.
It's a $1 trillion now. Yeah,
1.08 trillion.
that's causing you not to leave. Is that your excuse?
Man, that's heavy right there.
Dude,
That's
you
a
owe
big
the
number.
government $70,000. That's the reason you're not going to leave. Come on, man. What's that got to do with Sioux City? If you owe the federal government, Sioux City got nothing to do with it. You go from Sioux City to Chicago, so what? Okay, you still can't pay them. It's kind of like being broke. If you're down to your last $2,000, a guy told me today, I want to go to your thing in Mexico, but I'm down to my $2,000, my last $2,000. Good, dude. You broke either way. Let's keep it real. If you're down to your last $2,000, are you broke?
So what are you telling people?
Are you broke either way? If
You
you're
broke. You're dead broke.
Yeah,
you broke. You ain't got
broke.
no money in your bank.
You know what? Don't worry about what you got. You're holding on to what you got like it's going to save your life. Dude, that's not your parachute. Your parachute is your abilities. Your parachute is not where you live. Your safety is not where you live or where you stay or mommy and daddy being 6 blocks away. Mommy and daddy can't help you.
You know what's funny? What's funny about that is just that whole mentality of like that scarcity mentality.
Yeah.
And you know
And
what?
safety, this idea of safety.
Yeah.
That
but
if I stay someplace, I'm safe.
Sure. What I'm saying is that when you get into this mindset of being totally focused on production and doing like whatever it takes to produce, like I now I'm not as conscious about the money that I'm spending, but there was a point in time where I was really focused on that. That was the only thing I was focused on.
I still am. You see me when I go buy something.
Totally, but it's almost like until you make that shift where, you know, dude, look, all I'm focused on is production. Like I'm not worried about this happening back here. I'm worried about what's happening tomorrow. I'm worried about the opportunity that's going to be. I mean, that's why I left. I left. Yeah, I left.
You left where? You left Austin.
I left Austin. I left San Diego. I mean, I've lived in 3-4 different cities, and every time I left, I was chasing an opportunity.
Yeah, you're like a gypsy. Okay, hey, we got Adam on the phone from Morona, California. I know Adam had to leave because nobody in Morona is called Adam.
Monrovia.
Why didn't you write it down right? Damn. Come on. I
What's
got
up,
people
Adam?
writing down Morona. It's damn
Monrovia. What's up, Adam?
I hire people here to can't
Adam, you
even
just got to
write.
cut in. Just cut in, man.
Adam, I got people here working for me can't even read and write.
That's all good. What's going on, guys? Hey, Grant, I just wanted to call you real quick and tell you thank you for the motivation that you do for salespeople. Let me tell you, you keep me pumped every day with your tweets. I'm reading your 10X book right now, getting ready to purchase Sold to Be Sold. I'm getting ready to turn my sales department at a Harley dealership that I work on onto your Grant Cardone way of selling.
Yeah. Awesome, dude.
Yeah, so I follow you. I've been following you for a long time, and I just wanted to get an opportunity to say thank you for what you do and keeping me pumped and motivated.
Dude, I appreciate it. How old are you, Adam?
I'm 34.
Are you coming down to Mexico, man? You going to come hang with it? Huh?
I would love to come down to Mexico, but right now I'm in the middle of the hot season at work, and money right now is calling my name.
I understand.
So I you tell you want to be the go-to guy. I've definitely done that. I'm the go-to guy at my dealership.
Oh, that's great, man.
It needs to be done. I get it done for everybody. So I just want to say thank you.
That's awesome, bro. I appreciate you calling in. Thanks for
You are a young hustler, even though you're 34.
See, that's the difference between my Twitter followers and yours.
What?
Well, mine are committed.
Dude, I got committed followers, dog.
Dude, come on, man. You
What are
do?
you talking
Are
about?
they committed, man?
They're committed.
Okay.
Show me how committed you are. Tweet me something nice right now. Tweet me something respectable.
I just tell you right now, okay? Your people, your people, and you millennials. I believe in you guys. Most of the people that work here are millennials. I'm all for you. I know Marco Rubio is going to be going for him because I'm going to go on Fox today and talk about Marco Rubio coming out saying, I want to be the next president. He's making a claim saying, I want to be the next guy, okay?
I'm the greatest.
I'm like, well, Marco Rubio, dude, if you want new people to pay attention to you, quit talking about Monica Lewinsky because millennials don't care about Monica Lewinsky or what she did. She's 40 years old. They like, she grandma. She grandma. She couldn't even, she can't even cigar my stuff. Okay.
Hey, look,
dude, check it out though. What is going on here? There's a decline. It's wrong. There's a decline in mobility. Okay, that's what it's called. The decline in mobility, Gerald.
Pew Research. Gerald. Pew Research in 2012. They did a study in 2012. 36% of the nation's young adults between ages 18 and 32, the so-called millennial generation, were living at home with their parents. This is the highest in 4 decades. It's been on the rise since 2007, pre-recession. Total of 21.6 million millennials lived at their home. So what's it saying? It's like more and more people are staying at home.
Why, man? Why are you guys worried about leaving? Think about it. I mean, really answer the question. I don't have the money. Okay, good. Well, if you were broke, could you leave? If you had to leave, if your house burnt down, if a tornado took you out, if an earthquake hit Monrovia, it's Monrovia, by the way.
Monrovia.
Okay. If something terrible happened, could you move? No, you'd have to move, man. It wouldn't be about money. It'd be about guts. You got to move, dude.
It'd be
I'm
about
telling you.
duty. I got to.
Every time I move, I make more money. Lake Charles to Houston, Houston to La Jolla, La Jolla to L.A., L.A. to Miami. Every time I move, baby. Are you on the move? You on the groove? Or you on the complain? Stay with us. This is Grant Cardone at Jarrod Grant, Young Hustlers.
At Jarrod Grant.
Not satisfied with good? If you're at $100 and want to go to $100,000, Or if you're at $1 million and want to achieve $10 million, it's time to change your game. When are you going to make the move? If you want more freedom, if you want more choices in your life, then Grant Cardone's MP3 Game Changer package is for you. It's the 10X rule. The Rules of Success and Sell or Be Sold was narrated by Grant Cardone himself. Learn to go from nothing to everything, from being unknown to being known worldwide. Grant wants you to have your freedom and to achieve your highest potential. A $700 value on sale now for $179.99. Grant Cardone came from nothing and is now a multi-millionaire. The information contained in this package got him there. You need the tools, the inspiration, the guidance, and the technique to achieve your potential. Order now at grantcardone.com/game changer. That's grantcardone.com/game changer. Always be moving forward. Find your freedom and your opportunity. Order your Game Changer MP3 package today.
Hey, welcome back. Grant Cardone at Young Hustlers with at Jarrod Grant. Okay, I got my Cardone zone. Who are the nice people that made this beautiful shirt? I love this shirt.
Oh, that's Los Angeles Print and Design.
Los Angeles Print.
My man Christian.
Check them out. LA Print Design. They make, the material in this shirt is sick, okay? It's thin, it's nice and thin.
It's like a blend. It's like a 50-50 blend.
My wife can't keep her hands off of me, okay? All the Brazilian models in Miami want to touch me when I wear this shirt. It's unbelievable, okay? I've never had a T-shirt like this that literally, as soon as I walk outside, Brazilian models just...
It's at Prince LA.
Yeah.
LA.
Okay, we're talking about on the move, baby. We're talking about, are you willing to be on the move? One thing cannot be denied. America is always on the move. Hey, that was a poem by a guy named Cummings. America's not moving right now. They're stuck chain and ball.
And you know what the data is saying is that it's increasing. The mobility of the young generation has been decreasing consistently. But I feel like for young hustlers watching this show, that may not necessarily be the case. But what would you say to somebody
Toyota moved.
You're right.
Look at Toyota. 56 years they're in California. They're like, we're out of here. They got rid of half their employees there. They're moving into Texas.
So let me ask you, what would you say are three things that you would tell somebody that's 23 years old, who's graduated from college, job prospects maybe aren't great in their area. Maybe they have to move 2 hours away, like a San Diego to LA move.
Yeah. So for some people, that's an impossible move. Oh, yeah, I can't go to LA.
So what would you say? What would you say three? What would you say are three things that you'd give somebody? Three pieces of advice you'd give somebody?
Dude, you have to be willing to go. Like you got to clarify what is it you want to do. Okay, you want to be comfortable. If you want to be comfortable, you're going to get crushed. Okay, there's people that they're seeking comfort. I can prove it to you 250 million times. People that seek comfort get hurt because you're on your back. Okay, if I talk about comfort, you're in a recliner, you're laying back. You're in a sofa, you're watching TV, you're a spectator, man. The position of comfort alone says you're not on the hunt. So look, the fact that you're like, well, I'm comfortable here. Our kids are comfortable. If you're making decisions for a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old, what's best for them? Okay, it's like people say, man, you move your kids to Miami, man, it's not safe there. Dude, it's not safe anywhere if it's dangerous. So what? I need to be in Miami right now because I want to explode my business. I want to go grab this gateway. I want to introduce my kids not to one language, but many, okay? There's tremendous reasons for me to come down here. Sure. Is there crime in Miami? There's crime in every city. Okay, I'm not going to be fixated by some idea of comfort or danger. And I, in fact, if I have a choice, I'm going to move to the danger before I stay with the comfort. Doesn't mean I'm moving to the ghetto. That's not what we're talking about. I want to move to opportunity. Be willing to move to opportunity. You're not a cement post. You're not a stop sign. Okay, you're a human being, a spiritual being capable of moving into environments and changing things.
You're not rooted into the ground.
You ain't a tree. Are you a tree? If you're a tree, I want some fruit.
Squeezing that
juice. If you're a human being, man, I want to see your potential. What is your potential? And your potential in many cases can't be really maximized where you're at. I could not be doing what I'm doing today from Lake Charles, Louisiana. I had to move to Houston. Then I had to move to San Diego. Then I had to move to LA. Look, I had it made in San Diego. I lived on the ocean. I had it made. I had to move to LA to challenge myself. Okay, I went from living with 4 million people to 14 million people, where everybody knew me to where no one knew me. I had to make that move in order to start really expanding my own thing. These moves are good for you. Have they been good for you?
Oh, they've been unbelievable for me. But what's been more beneficial for me was the fact that learning that fear is an indicator of growth. Yeah. It was so validating for that, because every time I moved, I went to a new area, a new town where I didn't know anybody. I didn't have a job. I just moved because it was the next thing to do. And I think that's probably the best lesson for anybody, is just continue to put yourself in situations and environments where you're uncomfortable. And I was just telling my girl this, because she just
look
moved.
For and go to opportunity.
My girl just moved down here from Philadelphia, and she just went and she got a job.
We tried to hire her. She wouldn't come work for us. She wouldn't move. She's like, I don't want to move down there. But when she found out she could get some sticky, she's like, let me move down there. I want the big J-Rod. I want some J-Rod. I'm willing to move for the J-Rod. You guys are willing to move for a putang, but you're not willing to move for for opportunity. Come on, man.
So she moved down here and she just started a job, and she's, at that stage where it's a new position for her in a new company and a new business. And she didn't know anything about it yet, so she's feeling that uncomfort. And I'm like, baby, you gotta
last a year.
You gotta push yourself to the point where you learn so much about it that you're not uncomfortable with it anymore, because you're gonna learn that new skill. And then when you go on and you do something else later in life, you're gonna have that, and you continue to push yourself through these uncomfortable things.
Don't you think your moves have made you more confident as a human being?
Totally. And
can't learn that at school. There's no class in college. Move. See, colleges aren't practical. They're not practical because you don't learn anything practical.
It would have been really hard for me in San Diego with my friends and everything around me to have gotten as focused on my career as I did when I left. It was almost like leaving that comfort zone where it was easy and I knew everybody. It almost forced me into.
Yeah. So what should people do, bro? What should people do?
Dude, you got to be nimble. You got to
be willing to be willing to move, baby. Be willing. Be nimble. I like that word, nimble. Be willing to be nimble. Like if you're finding yourself anchored down, you got to be Bruce Lee, baby. You got to be, oh, hey, poosh. You got to be OJ. Wow. Maybe I took it too far there, okay? Oh, stay out of white neighborhoods.
This is Grant right here. This is the line.
Yeah, don't marry white chicks. I don't know. Okay. Look, be willing to move. Look for opportunity. Go where they are. Go where the opportunity is. Where's the food at, baby? If you were a fish, if you were a whale, you'd move. I am a whale.
I'd migrate.
You migrate. You move around, dude. You move. You don't stay in one place. You don't stay in a pond. Okay. You're a spirit. You're
stay in
unbelievable.
The ocean.
You have so many abilities, man. Go out into the world. Venture out. Be adventurous. If you're scared, remember this. If you're scared to do it, if you're scared to make the move, I guarantee you all your friends are.
And they're the ones that are not going to do it.
And when fear immobilizes you, okay, when fear immobilizes groups of people, that becomes an opportunity.
Dude, I'll tell you.
Don't be touching me
Why
on the show,
man. Why are you trying to
man?
hold my hand, man? You can't do cameras on right now.
At Jarrod Grant. #gay.
#whatever you're into.
I love that, man. I'm with you. So you got to be willing to move, man, because the truth is, you know what? There's so many opportunities out there in the world. And how many people do we interview and they're like, dude, I'd love to come work for you guys.
Oh, my God.
And what do they say?
They say, oh, if you only had an office in
Des Moines.
If you only had an office in
Kansas.
If you only had an office in
Albuquerque.
I'd come work for you.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Dude, if I had a freaking office in Albuquerque, I couldn't hire you. Right? I'd have a meth lab. That's what I'd have.
Breaking Bad. #.
Okay. So we're telling you, look, man, check out the opportunity, okay? The young hustler has no limits. The young hustler, it's not really about an age. It's about a mindset, okay? I'll go anywhere, dude. I'm telling you, I'll go anywhere. I'll go on any adventure as long as there's some opportunity to grow my business, my brand, my finances. That's where I'm going. I want to be around winners, okay? I'm not just going on some trip, some vacation. I'm going to tell you one of the things, I don't know if me and you've ever talked about this, but one of the things that benefited me was probably from 25 till 45, I didn't really do any vacations. I just didn't, dude. I put all my attention on working. I was at a party last night. I was there 2 hours. I'm like, hey, guys, I got to go. And they're like, where are you going? I said, I'm going to get some work done. And they looked at me like I was nuts.
On a Sunday.
They're like, well, what would you do tonight? And my wife's like, oh, he could go home and he could write a whole book tonight if he gets in the mood. I get into another mood. Who knows? Maybe we make a baby. We make a baby. Maybe I go home tonight. I write a book and make a baby. That's what I'm talking about. Book and baby.
Our gas.
See, the point is, for 20 years, I basically paid the price. Okay, and said, nah, I'm not doing that. Nah, I'm not doing that. I'll go on that trip if it pays me. I'll go on that trip if I can meet the right person. I'll go on that trip if there's an opportunity. I'll go on that trip if. But all my buddies were going on trips. Now, I know a bunch of my buddies have been everywhere, all around the world, seen everything, have the pictures.
And they don't got no wealth.
But, or maybe they have this much, but they're worried all the time. They're still having to kind of work and grind it, I'd rather have the best of both. I'm not saying you got to do one or the other. I know you got some big news coming up too, right? Doesn't Jarrod have some big news coming up?
All right.
Okay.
Let's see it.
Yeah. When is it, man?
Why you put me on the spot like this?
Because that's what happens when you play, dog. Sandy and Jarrod. When's the day, dog?
What are you trying to do, dog?
My name's Grant Cardone. This is that Jarrod.
Let's give him the points. What are we talking about here?
Dude, be willing to move. You got to be willing to move. And if you're not willing to move, if you immediately say, there's no way I'm leaving my kids, no way I'm going to pull up the kids, or no, I'm not leaving my parents, or I'm not leaving my cousins, or I'm not leaving, dude, be willing. Doesn't mean you make the move. It means you're willing. And if you're not willing, confront what it is that's hanging you up. Because there's something.
Got to be open for opportunities.
Yeah, because what if somebody said, if somebody did that, well, that's probably not going to happen, right? Okay, number 2, look for the opportunities. Where are they outside your zone? Man, look, if your market's dead, it's dead, okay?
Find out the areas that are doing good. I know a lot of people are moving to Texas right now.
Yeah.
A lot of people are moving to Florida right now.
Yeah, and it might be too late. So if you see everybody starting to migrate to a space, you might be like I won't buy any apartments in Texas right now because I think the party's over. Anybody that ends up there now, because I want to be someplace, I want to invest in someplace from 3 to 10 years. Mm-hmm. So if I go there now, I feel like I'm buying at the top of the deal. I'll go look. I want to be nimble to see all of the opportunities. So once everybody starts moving there, maybe it's too late. Number 3, go where they are. Okay, what does that mean? Go where they are.
Go where the money is.
Go where the opportunity is, baby. Where's it happening? Where's it happening? Just don't be late. Number 4.
But be willing to go. Be willing to go out to them.
Yeah.
Like, don't call my office and say, hey, I want to work for you. If you can do it in Phoenix. Be like, dude, I want to move out to Miami Beach. I'll do whatever it takes to work
you
for you.
want to get on a plane, fly out here, and just do the interview. Just say, I just want to meet you. You want to be willing, be nimble, be adventurous. Dude, if other people are scared of it, if you're scared of it, other people are, and that's where the opportunity is. Great show, Jarrod, at Jarrod Grant. Good white handshake there. Okay, my name's Grant Cardone. I'm at Grant Cardone. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you do that. And if you haven't visited 10xseminar.com, 10xseminar.com, June 22nd to the 27th, I promise you, that trip is going to be worth millions of dollars to every individual that goes to it. I'm not talking about $100 grand. I'm talking about millions. I will make sure the 4 days you spend in Riviera Maya will be worth millions.
Pour gas on that fire, baby. Pour gas on the fire.
Yeah. Bring your spouse down. Bring the kids with you, man. Bring the kids. We'll put them on the beach. We'll 10X a bunch of little freaking goober freaks, okay? and we'll get your husband, the wife, get the team. Get the team together and figure out how do you 10X your brand, 10X your business, 10X your money, 10X your life. How do you explode? We'll do it over 4 days so you're not getting it all at one time.
It's a powerful group of people heading down there. You follow the power.
10xseminar.com. My name's Grant Cardone. This is at Jarrod Grant. Hey, make sure you hit us on Twitter. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you. Be great because nothing else pays. And by the way, remember that. We don't know what it means, but we think it's provocative.
New York Times bestselling author and self-made multimillionaire entrepreneur Grant Cardone has partnered with the Hard Rock Hotel to bring you the Work Hard, Play Hard 10X Your Life at Riviera Maya, Mexico.